a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Peace, family. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Today I got another episode for y'all. We're going to talk about this relationship stuff. It's funny because I actually was watching this YouTube video with Dr. Boyce Watkins' wife and these two females. And they were saying the same thing I was saying in my previous video. I'm going to play a little bit of my previous video and I'm going to play a little bit of theirs. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed, you already know. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the people that comment in the comment section, whether you agree with me or not, because this ain't about always agreeing with me. I can learn from y'all too. So at the end of the day, I appreciate that and thank y'all for engaging with your brother. You feel me? And I'm sorry sometimes if I don't respond back, because I like to respond to everybody on some real. Sometimes I don't even see it. Like I have to go into that YouTube studio and then go through it and be like, oh shit, somebody commented 2 days ago on another video. Because sometimes people comment days later on a video. Sometimes I just don't see it and it don't pop up in my notifications on my YouTube. So thank y'all for that and I appreciate it, definitely. So let me share my screen and we're gonna get into this real quick. First, I'm gonna actually show my video first, right? So this is the video with them, but I'm gonna go into mine. I gotta go into history. So I just played my video. All right, because I had to find it. It was on this one, right? Hard for people to stay consistent, because that's what it really is. Hold on, let me see if I can. Nigga, girls want to go hit you with a whole nigga. You could have just called me and said all that. I'm not responding to all that shit. You feel me? But I'm telling you, and it's listen, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, I feel like the internet is like one of the reasons that it's so hard for people to stay consistent, because that's what it really is. The whole consistency thing, right? When you in this whole dating thing, it's like people's consistencies be so off. Y'all be kicking it for it. But again, the consistency comes from you got so many options. We on Facebook, Instagram, you know what I mean? Twitter, Snapchat, you on all these things. Then you got a million goddamn dating apps, right? So you got so many people, especially when it comes to the females. I don't deal with men, so I don't know besides only my aspect of it. But I know a lot of girls ain't gonna be all in your inbox like that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say none ain't gonna be, but look, not like how the girls be. Nigga, girls that have a million. I know somebody that don't even look that good. Showed me her inbox one day. I was like, damn. These niggas be thirsty, you heard me? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So again, you got all these options. So the moment, again, people's attention span is so low, the moment things just start not going the way they want, even for dudes too, even for even people just be like, man, I'm done with that. All right, boom, move on to the next, right? And that don't work, then they be, hey, yo, what's up with you? Ooh. So again, it's just like, it's so much. All right, so listen to what I just said. We're gonna come back to me again. But watch this, family. Watch what this girl say. And mind you, they're a lot younger than me. So at the end of the day, just watch. This shit funny as hell. I was listening to this at work yesterday. I was like, oh shit, she said the same stuff I said, because this is how this dating game go. Hold on, fam. Let it load.
Great. Okay. Maybe. Okay.
So I have tips. However, I'm I'm no expert. This is just my advice based on my dating experiences.
Okay. All right. So you have learned experience that you feel like you.
Sorry about the audio because it was a lot. It was a real echo.
Yes.
Wait,
yes.
do I hear an echo?
It does. We are having some type of technical difficulty. So I don't know where it could be coming from, but just a little bit of guesses on why relationships. We have Dr. Alicia here, and our topic for tonight is going to be, why are relationships so temporary? The first question that I have for both of you, Miss Peace and Dr. Alicia, what is the estimated time frame, or what are your best guesses on why relationships are so temporary?
Okay, I'll go first. I think that relationships are so temporary because of multiple reasons, but I would say ultimately, I think that people are looking for something better. They're looking for something more. They're never satisfied with what they have. From my experience, I'm in the DMV area, Maryland and Virginia, and there's a really well-off Black professionals, really attractive men, really attractive. And I think it makes a lot of, your dating candidates feel like just something or war. And so it's hard for them to settle, even if they have a good candidate that they're dating. They just want more.
Okay, so people are okay, so it's almost like, why am I gonna sync up and rest everything on this one particular person when it's like 5 other nice looking men out here? So I don't know if I want to settle down because it could be something better. Oh, that's interesting. So you think that perhaps you're finding someone that you like, but you're not quite certain if that's the right person for you. And so you don't want to commit yourself too quickly to this one person. And so you just kind of date around with a whole bunch of people. You got Monday guy, Tuesday guy, Wednesday guy kind of rolling around. And so you have to you're apprehensive about picking one. Why should I pick one? This one is tall. This one is funny. This one is cute. This one, everybody has all these aspects.
Family, did I just not say that they have too many options and they do not? That's where the inconsistency is coming from. Cause I'm trying to tell you, bro, I do this. I'm not no Ricky Fontaine or anything like that. Or you feel me? No Morris Chestnut, but I ain't no ugly nigga. And I deal with women, right? So I'm like, yo, I see it. Like I see it. They be wanting to like really kick it with you, but then again, you have so many people hitting you that they don't want to, miss out on something else. Like, damn, maybe I'm a little bit cooler with this person a little bit, but he got all the stuff that I do want. You know what I mean? But he does too. But you know what I'm saying? Then they'll find little faults in you and be like, all right, well, he doesn't do that, but he does this. I don't really like that. So they just trying to figure out, which person they actually want. But again, that actually messes things up because when you start becoming inconsistent, even from the male perspective, you start saying, yo, all right, well, she falling off. I'm cool on that, because we ain't stupid. We know that y'all think we don't know because they'll never tell you that they talking to 3 other niggas. You feel me? They never gonna tell you they talking to 3 other men, right? So at the end of the day, we know that we not retarded. So as soon as your inconsistency come, I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to slide. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not about to sit here and try to trick me into just being exclusively texting and talking to you while you talk to other people. And this is where your inconsistency is coming from, and then expect me to be consistent. But let me play it.
Aspirations, and it's very difficult to find everything you're looking for in one person.
Yeah, so that's not my stance, my outlook, but I think that's what people around where I live think. And I also think it could be like a Gen Z, millennial type of
everybody.
But I also think that even outside of dating multiple people, I think that people just feel that there's just always something better. It's like, oh, well, we had one argument. I really need to figure this out, or can I just start dating? Like, it's like they just think that there's just a better someone who's better looking, someone who won't argue as much, instead of on the issues within your relationship with that person. People are just quick to like disregard people, just start all or go find something new.
Ah, interesting. What do you think, Jasmine? Looking for somebody that has it all.
So I think it's the ability to like get that instant gratification, right? Like, let's say I stop talking to somebody today. Well, nothing stops me from getting on an app tomorrow to get that high of somebody finding me attractive, or somebody thinking that, I'm intellectual, or I'm ambitious, right? Also, I don't think there's enough. I don't know, like, what is the result that people are getting with dating? Let's say if I do sleep with one person, what does this journey have entail? Is it going to be more trauma? Is it going to be more people that are, literally, is it going to be more trauma that I have to go through? How much of this do I have to take? Am I sure that this is the best that it's going to get? Like, it's so many internal thoughts that you have to have when it comes to, like, if I stick here, what is the greater good? What is the greater hope? What is my end result? So it's like, is there an incentive to stick with it? Is there a
right? And she's right? This is why a lot of stuff is temporary. Like I'm saying, they are looking at all these different options. They're looking at, okay, well, again, should I stick with this person? Because a lot of people, and I get it, right? People don't want their time wasted, right? Because time is valuable. But again, at some point, you're going to have to sit back and fully engage with the person that you're talking to, right? Excuse me. Hold on, fam. You got to fully engage with the person that you're talking to. And if you sit here and, continuously talk to other people, you're never going to get that satisfaction, right? So you're going to consistently keep on talking to other people to try to find something better, when in reality you should just be playing maybe one person. And I get it why people talk to multiple people, right? But maybe in reality, you should be talking to one person until that situation truly isn't it. But in this day and age, people think months. If you talk to somebody for 3 months and it don't work, they feel like you wasted their time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's another era that we live in. Let me play a little bit.
an incentive? Do we have an incentive? What is the
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're saying, why am I sticking with this? If this person doesn't have everything that I'm looking for, why am I sticking with it and wasting my time? Do you feel like that? Like, this is gonna be a big waste of time, and the real man for me, or the real person for me, is out there, and I have just missed out on what could be because I have put all my eggs in this one little basket, and it ain't satisfying anyway.
potentially, right? Like, I think the reason why we stop the relationship is because, just like to your point, Easy, there has to be something better. But then it's just like, if it's not anything better, how bad is it going to be over here? How much worse can it be? Because if it's good, or if it's somebody that you can work through, you're not going to have thoughts like, okay, I don't want to be here. But if it's not meeting your standard or your expectation, it's just like, how worse can it get? And what's stopping me from just finding another opportunity with another person?
See, family, I might play a little bit more, but let me break this down. At the end of the day, these chicks are impatient, right? They have no patience because they have too many options. There's too many Negroes trying to get at them, right? And they want the perfect situation and it's never going to come. You done heard them say, and shout out to them females, because I don't, I'm not, breaking them down or whatever. But I'm actually talking on my experiences, to be honest, right? Women are looking for perfect situations. And when that doesn't come, you feel me? They're out here trying to figure stuff out. Some dudes probably do that too. I don't know, because I don't mess with dudes again. But because I actually, was dating people and like, yo, for real, never even really got into an argument. Dead ass serious. Like, shit just broke apart from, lack of consistency in talking, lack of consistency in texting and things like that. People, I've seen girls on social media say, man, if I text you and you don't respond back like ASAP, it's like, damn, you ready to slide on somebody because you didn't get a response back from a text immediately? Like, I mean, unless you're dealing with like some type of drug dealer or something, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, people got jobs. Nigga, you can't be on your phone all day at work. You know what I mean? Some people can, some people can't, but it's like, that's where the inconsistency comes from. So again, now when a person, you're dating somebody and you can't talk as much, right? Or all the time, somebody and they have another option of somebody else that's been texting them, you might slide out the door. You feel what I'm saying? So again, like, that's why I said this whole, and again, I still think this is because of the whole internet situation. You have so much access to people all over the place. Like, you didn't have that before. Like, when I grew up in school, I was like, pretty much in the circumference of the people that I went to school with, right? Or maybe people in the next town, but like nothing real farther than that. The odds of me talking to somebody, and I lived in New Jersey, the odds of me dating somebody in New York City, which was only about 2 hours away, an hour and 45 minutes away, like, nigga, was impossible unless that person from New York moved down to where I was, or I moved to New York. Like, other than that, you wasn't kicking it with nobody like that. So, like, you know what I mean? Right now, you could easily talk to somebody. I could be in New Jersey and be talking to somebody from California. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not into no super long distance relationships, but you have that aspect now. Like, even on them dating apps, you can put a circumference in, right? 30 miles, 300 miles, 200 miles. Like, you can go as far as you need to go to like really meet somebody. And I feel like, again, because of people have so many options, bro. The inconsistency in dating is just so crazy. Like, I actually be like kind of kicking it with somebody, right? And like, they'll text me, I text right back. Like, then I won't get a response for hours. And it's just be like, I mean, maybe the person busy, who knows? But like, nigga, that shit right there not gonna get me to like, because again, too, I'm at the age where I don't have a lot of wind. So I'm not chasing no goddamn body. I'm just not. I'm not chasing. I do a little bit, but like, nigga, we not in school to be like, and again, I'm busy. I got kids. I got work. Feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be working 2 jobs. Like, nigga, you crazy as hell if you think I'm going to consistently chase you to get you to try to get your attention for you to like, deal with me on that type of level. Like, nah, dog, you can't give me the same consistency that I'm giving you. I'll keep it pushing, right? Again, I ain't no ugly dude. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't want to say too much crazy stuff, but like, man, listen, bro. Nigga, I'm packing lumber, nigga, at the end of the day. Fuck it. You feel me? I know what you know what I'm saying? A type of situation like, bro, you're not going to sit here and have me just chasing you all the goddamn time. And like, you feel what I'm saying? Meantime, while I'm chasing you, you just sitting here talking to a whole bunch of different people. Like, you know what I mean? And that shit is what it is. Because for the most part, we all doing it, right? But again, see, that female was she was kind of open about that, like, you know, so many different options. That's because you're engaging in those different options. But when you're actually talking to somebody, females don't be trying to tell you that they talking to other people. They don't be keeping it real, bro. They will never ever keep it all the way a buck. They might keep it a buck with one or two people, depending on how they feel about you, right? Or depending on how you engage that. Like, bro, I mean, I don't care if you talk to other people right now, like, you know what I mean? Because we not truly official. So, I mean, listen, if you doing what you're doing, you're doing what you're doing. But some niggas ain't going to be going with that, so they not going to, like, and they might like the dude, so they not going to be like, oh, yeah, you know what? You know, I talked to Tommy down the street, and I talked to, what's the name over there? They never going to say that, bro. Your average female is never going to tell you that, you know, sometimes she talks to this dude or whatever. She's never going to say that. She's going to make it seem like she's exclusively with you. And that's another thing, too. That's another turn off for me at this age. Because if you can't keep it real, I don't want to kick it. I don't be talking to none of these niggas. Nigga, you got 1,000 niggas in your inbox. You telling me you ain't attracted to one of them, you don't hit none of them back? Like, just stop it. All that shit is for the birds. But watch this, family. Hold on. Watch this. But I actually want to show you a little bit more of what I was saying. Oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. Right here. So much access, man. We got too much access to people. And then again, you have some of these people who are just, you know, internet people, right? They have no like type of people person skills, right? So it's just like they just good through the internet, right? They don't want to get on the phone. I'm like, listen, bro, I don't do all that texting too long, nigga. Listen, we can't get on the phone. I can't FaceTime you because you definitely not about to have me texting no nigga. That's for weeks at a time. None of that. You feel me? We gonna get on this FaceTime. I want to see who you is. I want to hear that voice. Yeah, we not doing none of that. You're not gonna do none of that. Nope. You're not gonna catch me out of pocket at no point in time. But it's just crazy because I remember I'll be seeing like, right, because like Facebook got Facebook story, and you can like post stuff in there, and you the only person that see it. And this how you know, like people be out of pocket, man. So I know if it's happening with me, and I know on the girls, and it's just happening crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because girls just have more, y'all a lot more sneaky with y'all be doing too. Because I'll be having people on my thing, right? I could post a picture in there, and yo, people be hearting, nigga. Same chick that won't heart it on your regular post where everybody can see, nigga, she won't even hit the thumbs up button on your regular joint, nigga. But when it be in that what's the name? They be, you got 8 hearts. You like, oh, damn. And you got a boyfriend. Word up. They be sneaky. Yes, oh, slick. You're a slick one, ain't you? That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? And then that, hold up. I think, you know, they done hearted this shit 8 times and then put a picture up of them and their boyfriend, like, the best ever. And you know how the girls do with all those quotes and goofy ass dating quotes and all this shit. Get out of here. I'm trying to tell you, but you know what I mean? That's exactly how I be going too, family. That's exactly how I be going, because they'll be sneaking. And word is born, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? One day I was like in the mall, and you know, I seen this chick kept staring at me. She just staring at me, ice grilling me. Not ice grilling me because she was super smiling, but she kept cutting them eyes all the time, right? Every time her boyfriend wasn't looking, cutting them eyes, right? And you know, this chick came in there with she had a donkey. Oh my God. She came in there and like he glanced, and nigga, like she over there mad as hell at the nigga. I'm like, bro, these girls is shiesty. These girls is crazy. Girls, boy, they be on some slick shit. I'm like, damn, you like just literally was just over here cutting your eyes at me. This nigga cut his eyes at one person one time, and you try to make the nigga feel bad too at that. It's why I'm so like, bro, y'all be too much, boy. That shit be crazy. But again, sometimes, you know, all this stuff that go on, because at the end of the day, you can call it what you want. Some people who go to church call it reaping what you sow. Some people call it karma, but sometimes I'll be seeing why people are single. I see why some people be single, dog, because it be a lot of shit going on, and people, you know, they are very hypocritical, be doing, and that's why I say, watch this. Even the little subtle lies of like, oh, you're the only one I'm talking to right now. Like, come on, dog, we on a fucking dating app. You're not gonna sit here and tell me I'm the only person you talking to. Like, come on, bro. Pete, that's why I say, be a lot of lying, and you start off lying, and then you wonder why, you know, things don't be working out, or, you know what I mean, you get played out after a while because, you know, your karma coming back to you. Because again, when people say you reap what you sow or karma, that's because you did something to bring that on to you. Like, normally things just don't happen to you just to be happening to you. You get what I'm saying? But let me play them real quick.
Interesting. And I think like just that sort of is it FOMO? Is that what it's called? Fear of missing out on the next guy or the next person that could be better. I'm really curious about that. You know, maybe someone could be better. And I think that's like really interesting because in the long run, while you're having these kind of, and excuse me if I might be wrong, but you're having these pretty superficial relationships with people. Because if it's just a little if it's temporary, then you're not together long enough to really know someone, or you're not together long enough for that person to really know you. So it can be pretty lonely to just bounce around to not like you going around or anything like that, but just dating around like that can be pretty lonely because you don't have that special someone that really knows you. And in a lot of ways, you could just feel like, God, it'd be nice if I had like a real companion, someone that I could really do all of these things with that I'm interested in. And so I just wonder if that could be like a barrier to taking a leap of faith and just saying, you know, this person, do I expect my partner to give me everything I wanted? You know, relationships now, we're putting way more emphasis on companionship. We got to do everything together. We got to exercise together. We got to work together. We got to do all these things. You have to have everything aligned on one person. And so sometime I'm reading a book right now on it about how we're putting way too many expectations on relationships that wasn't there 100 years ago. It wasn't there 100 years ago. Like, why should your partner be everything? I mean, you could kind of like say, I have fun with my partner in these ways, but some of the other things that I'm doing, I could spend time with my girlfriends doing this. He doesn't like to travel. Maybe I like to travel. I can travel with my friends. I can do something. So sometimes you can farm out some of your needs to other relationships in a way that's still respectful of your main relationship. And then you won't have that FOMO. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, I agree, but it's just like, where is the standard for what expectations are supposed to happen between men and women? And I just want to pay homage to James Sharp. He's definitely giving us a ton of feedback right now. And he's saying relationships are temporary because men don't understand female human natures and behavior. And women are no longer respecting traditional men in this genocentric society. Women aren't traditional anymore. He also says, as a married man, here's my advice. Be unapologetically manly with a backbone. Understand human nature. Do the work because you understand her nature and have an abundant mindset. He then says, also, strongly recommend post-nups. What? Okay. Prenups can be an incentive, or I'm trying to think that I get it right. Hold on. He recommends post-nups. Prenups can be thrown by an legal judge, but post-nups incentivizes her to stay. Post-nups can function like a wheel. And it says 3 words describe me and my wife: lovers, companions, and friends. And Molly says yes, and to have a healthy balance. So let's be clear. I never heard of post-nups. I definitely heard of prenups. And the incentive to stay, it's now just only on the woman. Okay, Mr. James Sharp. Again, I'm hearing you and I'm valuing what you're saying, but I never heard it also.
Now, again, when he said a central, I'm gonna say he said genocentric society. Nigga, I'm gonna say we live in an over-sexualized society, and this is another one of the reasons, which is the biggest reasons that stuff, you know, that relationships don't be lasting, and people, you know, a lot of these, a lot of people. I'm not even gonna just say girls, right? But a lot of people in general, bro, just over-sexualized. I ain't gonna lie. Being molested, I was over-sexualized. I probably still am over-sexualized a little bit, but like, you know, that takes a toll on people. You feel me? Because some people, you know, slide off and do things, you know what I mean? Because again, over-sexualized. And then you got these girls out here who, you know, have to constantly show off their butt. And it's like, okay, so if you know, which to me, right? And you know, it's not no shot at nobody, but to me personally, this is just my little personal opinion. It's a little shallow, right? So again, that's for attention. Like who, if you're actually looking for somebody, right? Because it's like, you know, I heard Meek Mill say that too. It's just like, you know, nigga, I want that for myself. Like, why are you showing the world like what I got? And I get it, you know, that, but again, this is because over sexuality is also because, you know, it's you know, the females that's famous, they do that, you know, and everybody wants to be, you know, everybody wants to be in that type, on that type of time where, you know, you monkey see, monkey do, she over here, you know what I mean? And girls would be like taking a picture from the mirror so it just show the back of them, and it's just all type of little sneaky angles that they try to show their butt. So it's just like, you just not straight up poking it out at the camera. So it's just like, I gotta do this on a like a little crazy angle so you can just see, you know what I mean? So it's just like, come on, and then you got them filters, you feel me? Which again, this is how you can tell that, you know, a lot of females don't really like the way they look, right? Because these filters, like, that shit changed the game. You know, it's the whole vanity thing. Like, you know what I mean? I have to look perfect. My skin looks perfect on this. Like, no, nigga, just look how you look. Majority, I'm gonna just say, I rarely ever see men pictures where they got filters on that shit. Like, dudes don't do that. You just post your picture and put, because that's you. You feel me? And for real, you know, I've seen people that I know, and then you be looking at their picture like, damn, you would confuse the hell out of somebody because you got hella bumps on your face. You feel what I'm saying? But when you use that filter, you can't see none of that. Make your skin look all smooth and shiny, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like a I don't be liking none of that stuff. Like I said in that other video, like, nigga, with me, we got FaceTime. You got to jump on that phone. You feel what I'm saying? Because you do have a lot of people out here that's just, you know, they just want to text. They just want to text. You know what I mean? Everything is just, you know, through the internet. And it's like, nah, fam, we gotta like talk. Like, I gotta hear your voice. I gotta see what you look like, because you know y'all are angle stuff, and then, you know, next thing you know, you looking like Precious in the body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody looking like Precious in the body, but you know what I'm saying? It's like some people not into that. So it's like, man, just show who you are, bro. Somebody's gonna like you for you. Somebody's gonna like you for you. You don't have to do all this old, you know what I mean, filters and faking and all this. So, you know what I'm saying? Because again, the way you come off, you know what I'm saying? And this is why y'all be having a bunch of dudes in your inbox. I know this girl who told me, you know, she don't post her body, like her body pics like that. Like, she posts regular pics. She ain't showing her butt, and she got a fatty too. She was like, I don't do none of that, because that all that do is attract thirsty niggas. And I was like, she right. She right. They don't do nothing but attract thirsty niggas. You trying to show all this cleavage, all this, because again, it's a reason that you want that attention, right? And then people do that and then make it seem as though all these dudes in my inbox. I was like, why? I mean, you know what that comes with. You know what it comes with. You not. So who are you doing the pictures for? Your homegirls? Like, Come on, dog. It's like, you know, people try to play naive and stupid and, oh, well, that don't give you the right to just go and, like, come on, dog. But I mean, it doesn't give nobody the right, but, you know, being as though you friended that person and accepted their friend request, or, you know, and y'all friends and they have access to DM you, shit, nigga, you can't be mad. Like, oh, these niggas is weirdos. You accepted the nigga weirdo friend request. You feel me? Because again, you want a whole bunch of friends on your thing, so it makes you look popular, right? You want 3,000 friends, and you know 2,800 of them people you don't even know. So now you just accepting it just to make it seem like you got a whole bunch of followers and all this other shit. So that's what you get. That's what it comes with. You feel me? You sitting here accepting these weirdos on your page, and then you mad that the weirdos is coming at you when you with all these sexualized pictures. You feel what I'm saying? So again, another reason that, you know, what's that damn set? I can't even think of it. The little shit that girls be going on and they be, you know, OnlyFans. That's the shit I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny that I'm talking about relationships and I got a shirt that say basketball is my girlfriend. I ain't even do that on purpose either. I just, you know, grab the shirt because I got to go to work in a little bit. But yeah, family, this is, you know, relationships need to be taken slowly, right? And you have to have patience with people, right? Again, everything is not going to be perfect. You're going to get into art. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If y'all within the first couple of months and y'all arguing, you might as well leave that alone. You feel me? You arguing on a consistent basis and y'all only been together for a couple of months. Yeah, you might want to leave that alone because, you know, where you start off is probably the way you're going to end. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't want nobody too controlling, things like that. I mean, I get things like that. But sometimes girls, you know, again, bro, y'all got to keep it real. I'm a just keep it a buck. Y'all be doing a lot of lying because I be talking to females a nice amount. You know what I mean? Again, y'all be doing a lot of lying, bro. Because I got a style with me to be able to get women to open up. And y'all be doing a lot of fucking lying. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all just be doing a lot of stunting. You feel me? Just got to be real, bro. You got to be real with yourself and real with the people you talking to, because other than that, that's when all the issues is going to come. Because again, you call it whatever you want. You call it reaping what you sow. Karma, she's a bad bitch. And she going to come around and, yeah, that's just, listen, man, that's just how it go. Matter of fact, I wanted to, Corey Holcomb is like my guy when it comes to fucking relationship shit. Hold on, I'm about to get on my page and oh, that's what I was gonna say too. But you know, when it comes to you know, just keeping it real in these relationships, dog, like, you know, people, all right, I have a conversation with a female and be like, yo, I remember I was talking to this one chick about polygamy, right? And I was like, I said, so you don't want to, like, you know, I can't share, but you sharing now, nigga, because you talk to this one nigga, but you talking to me too. You know what I mean? Both of us doing what it do, right? So again, I don't like to share. You do like to share, you just don't want to be shared. Let's keep it a buck, right? And this is stuff that happens, right? So I said, yo, have you ever been with a person that didn't cheat on you? And they was like, they wanted this. I could tell they wanted to say, like, no, I never been with a nigga that didn't cheat on me. She's like, yeah, you know, I've been with a dude that didn't cheat on me. I said, why'd y'all break up? It's like, oh, it just didn't work out. I was like, it just didn't work out. Like, because, you know, infidelity is like one of the main reasons. I said, so what, he was like a broke nigga? He never did shit for you? Nope. So was he beating you up? Nah. Like, was he verbally abusive? Like calling you bitches and all this? No, it just didn't. I'm like, nigga wasn't broke. He wasn't, he wasn't beating you up. He wasn't verbally abusing you. And he wasn't cheating on you. Nigga, you couldn't make that work. You couldn't thug it out for whatever the other issue was, because she didn't never tell me what the real issue was. That's how I knew you was styling. But because we talking about polygamy, and I'm like, well, nigga, you ain't gonna get no man that don't cheat on you. Again, you just saying stuff to go with what you know what I mean, for your benefit. You just want to say shit for your benefit. But I'm like, nigga, listen, you ain't never gonna have a successful relationship if you can't try to make it work with somebody in that type of category. Like, well, because if the person was getting money, that means he wasn't really lazy, right? He ain't cheating on you, means he ain't, you feel me? You got a loyal nigga then at the end of the day, which is hard to find, right? Loyalty in anybody, whether it's a female or a male, right? But we know how girls is, all men is dogs. So you got a loyal person that ain't beating you up and ain't verbally abusing you, bro. Whatever the hell was going on in that relationship that you stopped wanting to talk to him, dog, you ain't never gonna be with nobody that's, you know what I mean? That's why I say, bro, it's like, oh, let me go to this Corey Holcomb joint real quick. I want to show y'all some Corey Holcomb shit, because he said some profound stuff. I like Corey be bugging too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Corey be bugging. Sometimes he be wilding. Here you go. But I like this.
That takes away the good energy from you.
Hold on.
If you're around somebody that takes away the good energy from you, you're not going to be yourself. Even if you're a good-spirited person, if you allow somebody with bad energy to be around you every day, you're basically dying faster than you normally would die. I found that out when my wife left. Right. Don't mean I don't love my wife and care about her and wish her well, but I can't do that again. Mm-hmm. I would never go back to a situation where I'm in I live with somebody who I feel like isn't happy all the time, or doesn't have that good energy all the time. I would never do that again.
Nah, and that's real talk. That's real spill, right? Because at the end of the day, your energy has to be up. I get it. Sometimes people be down, you know what I mean? You be stressed out, things like that. But like, for real, man, people do sometimes like to sulk in their sorrows and shit. And you got to get away from people like that. I don't want to be around nobody that's constantly sad, constantly mad, all that negative energy. That's why that's why I follow Tanisha Arnold, Pam from Martin, on Twitter. Yo, she always talking positive energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of people you want to be around, man. All that. You want to be around people that have good, great energy, right? So that's why I rocks with Corey, because sometimes he be saying some real shit. And it's, again, watch it. I'm not gonna go to the video because it would be way too hard to find. But one day Corey was talking about women controlling you, right? Once a woman feels as though she can't control you, and I've been through this shit. Sometimes I be going through it with my kid's mother, right? I got two of them. I ain't even gonna say which one it is, but yo, bro, when people feel like they can't control you and can't make you do certain things, bro, shit starts to get ugly. You feel me? And that's one thing I don't even play. You ain't about to try to control me and try to make me do nothing, and you ain't gonna dangle nobody in front of me. You feel me? To try to make me do shit. That shit is weak and corny, bro. And that's one thing that and it ain't just, with people you got kids with, some females just feel like they just need to control what you got going on. Or I'm gonna give you another example, right? One day, I was kicking it with this chick, and I was like, this is right after I got divorced too. So I wasn't really trying to delve into nothing real, because I'm like, I really ain't trying to be in no relationship. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I said that from the door, so like, you already know what time it is. Yeah, I ain't really trying to be in no relationship. And if I am in a relationship, nigga, I'm going to be still kicking it with other people. Like, we either gonna be on some polygamy shit or we ain't gonna be on nothing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to just at that time I just didn't want to be with one person, right? I was, married for like 8-9 years. I'm like, I'm good, right? And I just came home from prison, so I'm like, I'm really not trying to be in no relationship. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, the person like, yeah, I don't care, this, that, and the third. I understand. You feel what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 whoop. Nigga, as soon as we did it, oh man, she like, oh nah, I don't like sharing. It's like, man, well, listen, nigga, go your way then. You feel me? And she like, oh, and just try to make it seem like I was on some bullshit. Like, nah, man, nah, you got the real from the door, right? You got the real from the door. What you really thought, which some of you chicks do, right? What y'all think is y'all think that you got some special coochie, right? You feel you got some special box, and that once you give it to somebody, that's going to make them fall in line. Don't work like that. It don't work like that with niggas with lumber either. Like, you feel me? It don't work like that. Like, fam, don't think just because you slam dance on a chick, you going to get her to do what you want. That shit might happen when you're younger. These older women, some of these older women ain't going for that, fam. You're not just going, you know what I mean? And then just put them in line. But see, again, this is the over sexuality where everybody thinks, oh, I got this other dude, because you do got some sucker for love niggas out there that once you give them some butt, they going, you know what I mean? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah, okay, babe. Yeah, all right. Like, no. I told you what it was from the door. That's what it was, and you thought you could change me, and that's another reason relationships don't work either, because a lot of people, men and women, feel like they can change somebody. Like, no, dog. Once you go into a relationship feeling like, that's why you just got to go after people that, that has the qualifications that you already want. For nigga missing a qualification that you want, don't think that you can make him do that. Or don't think that you can, put that quality in him. Like, if it's not there, it's just not there. And you just going to have to deal with that, settle with that. You feel what I'm saying? And I know it was the whole, well, we ain't got to settle. All right, well, don't settle then and be single. You feel what I'm saying? Because, again, that shit sound good, and it sound good for a little bit. But, nigga, I'm going to be honest. Even me being single, right? I like being single, but sometimes I don't like being single, right? Especially as you getting older. This shit sound good. And, some people, they just like to make things look good. So, you know what I mean? They'll just be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm good. I'm independent and all this old goofy shit. And whole time you sad as hell, and you know what I mean? Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. You just you out here single looking for a man, acting like you cool being single. Other than that, if you was cool being single, you wouldn't even be trying to date. You know what I mean? Or trying to get in no relationship. The whole reason, you know what I mean? The whole reason you trying to get in a relationship is because you don't want to be lonely. Let's be for real. Family, I'm going to let y'all go, man. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to, Dr. Alicia Watkins and the two sisters that, made the video. I just wanted to, because I seen that, because I was like, yo, mind you, my video older than that. So they were saying the same thing I was saying, the whole inconsistency. I was just breaking it down in a different way of why people are inconsistent. But again, man, that inconsistency definitely comes from too many options. You know what I'm saying? And again, options ain't bad. It's not bad to have options. You can have options. But again, at some point, if you want some consistency, you're going to have to let some of them options go and just, kind of hone in on what exactly you want. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Thank y'all for my laptop about to die. I'm tripping. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. You know what I mean? I'm about to probably make one more video. I didn't want to add that into this video because it's actually about some pedophile shit. So, I'm about to bust down this Jeffrey Epstein thing. So, yeah, y'all be easy, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Drop some comments in this joint, because I want to see what y'all be thinking about this whole dating game. Tell me about your experiences. You know what I mean? I want to hear from the people, man, the family. All right, family, peace. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy, you heard?